Self-esteem is probably the most important thing to develop or build up after no contact, I think. Um, it becomes more obvious how important self-esteem is um, the longer you're no contact, because the reason why I was so one of the reasons why I was so easily just controlled and manipulated was no self-esteem. Zero. I don't even think I defended myself once around them, or I can't think of a time I defended myself once, verbally defending myself. Even after physical assaults, my self-esteem was not nowhere. Uh, so, and I feel like if I don't build my self-esteem up now that I'm away from my whole family, I'm gonna still get uh, targeted and tried to get manipulated again, by somebody else, outside of my family network. That's still like them, but uh, not in the family. You know, I'll still run into the same problem outside the family as I have when uh, when I was first exiting the family. I was targeted by a few of them. So I easily attracted them. Like they see me and they see something. Like they have a higher view of me than I've ever had a higher view of me. High view of me. It's not a joke. Like the way they target me makes me feel like I'm like some kind of superstar or something. Like it and it's not a good thing, like because I'm not uh in my mind I'm not anything really, but to them they see something. They see something in me. Like a good part of my heart still exists. They see that small piece of that heart that's not totally cold towards the world. Um, and they target me like um, so they know me better than I know me in a way, and that's why I have to work on a lot of things because I don't I don't think they target me because of my weaknesses. And I do have a lot of weaknesses. I do. Um, a lot of childhood wounds on this body. You know what I'm saying? um, that they can exploit, but uh, but it's crazy. Like, and I was reading it the other day. They see something before we even see it in ourselves. If that makes sense. Um, so they have a higher view of you than you do of you. If that makes sense. And that's a reality. Um, that they have a higher view of you than your own ever self-confident self-esteem ever was. Even if your self-esteem was you thought it was at its highest, they still had a higher view of you than you did of yourself. And I'm serious about that. um, So if you could just see yourself the way that they see you, you should be able to build a self-esteem, you know, because like you could just say, they keep seeing something in me that they like, that draws them to me. I need to figure out what this is and, see it as a good thing and get a self-esteem off of this. And there is a difference between self-esteem and confidence, because like I'm confident, you know, when I'm working, I'm pretty confident, you know, but that's only a small aspect, you know. Self-esteem is more about your core, how you feel about yourself away from things that you're confident. You know what I'm saying? Like an example that was said on a video I watched today was like Chester Bennington of Linkin Park was confident when he was singing on the stage, but off the stage he really struggled with self-esteem, you know, like I do because of past traumas. Uh, but so yeah, somehow I have to, because I admit that the traumas in my youth really affect the self-esteem almost entirely, like, oh, this happened to me, God did nothing, so I must be worth nothing, because God did nothing. uh this other event happened to me again, God did nothing, so I must be worth nothing. uh you know you see how that uh can shatter someone's self-esteem. Is just, fuck, not even God defended me. You know what I'm saying? That cuts to the core. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not even worth God intervening in your youth. And that's what I was facing, you know. It was reality in my youth. That that's another thing I realized today is like, and what I've realized the longer I've been no contact, this isn't about me and the narcissist family, really. It's about me and God, you know, because like I didn't really care that my family was destroying me, you know what I'm saying? Before that was the God watching, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I admit I uh I started destroying myself too. It wasn't just the narcissist destroying me. It was a combined effort, but it all started because like certain assaults happened uh in my youth, and God didn't do anything, in front of a church, So it really made an exclamation mark. But anyways, I gotta go.